What's up, comrades? Today, I'm back at it again with episode 2 of Siddh Goes Wild, and I am at Garibaldi Lake, which is within Garibaldi Provincial Park, and it's near the municipality of Squamish, British Columbia. So, it's not every day that you get to see a turquoise lake. A lake that is legit turquoise, almost emerald greenish. How this is formed? Well, how does it get this color and not just any, random blue clear lake? Well, see those nice glaciers in the background? Yep, very nice glaciers, still very icy and whatnot. On the peak, on Garibaldi Mountain, when they move, they leach off minerals off rocks. And the minerals as a whole, they they become rock flour, right? It's basically just like a powder, right? And it's as a whole called rock flour. But anyways, it gets put into the streams, it gets put into the rivers, and then when it gets fed down, it gets deposited in here, and that's what gives it the color. Now, this is a glaciated lake. Having said that, this lake is glacier fed from those glaciers up there. And it's very cold even in the summertime. Most part of the year, this would probably be like frozen over and whatnot. And depending more or less, wildlife down there, like fish and whatnot, I don't know how they survive I don't know how they do their business under the ice, but that's nature. That's nature for you, and nature has its ways. I mean, look at this absolute dashing scenery. You can see lots of different species of trees and whatnot. Fun fact: I had to hike up 9 kilometers from parking to here, which is going to be approximately 4 hours. And it's a very grueling hike. It's not for the average person. You're probably this is probably what athletes would do in their off seasons to get conditioned and to getting conditioned, sort of like an endurance based conditioning. But as evidence what's here in front of you, it's completely worth it to go up. And then you could always go boast to your friends, hey, I completed a 9-kilometer hike up this. Let's see you give it a try. And I suggest all of you to give it a try as well. But yeah, this is that. And it might be even more of a grueling hike during winter time, so if you do it during winter time, extra props for you. But summertime's always a nice time to see all the lake and whatnot. When on the bottom, people are just dying of 30 degrees Celsius heat and whatnot. It just feels 10 times less than that. It feels like 3 degrees right now. Might be you might not feel it after you're panting and getting up on the hike, but still, it's pretty cool. As long as you keep moving, then yeah. So I would suggest hiking as a good way to, burn off extra calories and whatnot. Make sure to always drink water, because, with hikes, you're really susceptible to cramps and whatnot. And watch where you're going. There could be loose rocks everywhere. But Garibaldi Lake, here it is. From the mountain, Garibaldi Mountain. Here it is. There's actually this is not actually the way top. I know it's nice having a lake that's kind of like a basin that is surrounded with mountains and stuff. It's kind of like a bowl, but there's actually way more. There's this one ridge that's even more up, Panorama Ridge, also known as Black Tusk. That's even more of the hike. So yeah, there's the limit, they're it doesn't stop here. There's way more. So, test your limits. Yes. This is Garibaldi Lake. Signing off here.